Hello, heroes. My name is Tom Pounder, and this is the Digital in 5 show. This is where I take digital tools and tips and trends that are actually happening all around the world and apply them into our ministry context. And today we're going to be talking about how you can turn one piece of video content into three and how simple and easy it is. All you have to do is just do it. Okay? So I'm going to break it down into a few easy steps. The first thing that you need to do, the first step that you need to do, is to actually create the content. Go figure. Like, okay, if you want to share content, you actually have to create the content. And this is why I think this is really important. Because here's the deal. When you create content, you have to actually write it out or outline it out or dot it out or some way that you can map it out about what the content is you want to share. It could be a devotional. It could be a how-to video. It could be answering a question. It could be anything that you wanted to create, but you have to create it and you have to really map it out. And however you want to do that, it's up to you. But again, my encouragement is create the content and really map it out. Know what you're going to say, because if you go in front of the video camera and not know what you're going to say, you're just going to ramble. And let me tell you, I've done that before, and it's not good. It makes editing a whole lot worse. So I would really encourage you, create the content, map it out of what you want to do. So that's the first thing. The next thing that you want to do is to actually film it. Okay, and there's a variety of different things that you could do here, but my encouragement is for you to film it. And again, I'm talking about using your phone here because, again, a lot of us ministers, we have the desire to do online stuff, but we don't always have the budget to get the fancy cameras and whatnot. So my encouragement is for you to take your phone and put it on landscape mode. Not the portrait mode where it's going up and down vertical, but you want to go horizontal on it and use the horizontal frame to do that. And why I say use that is because that's what works best for YouTube. That's what works best for Facebook. That's even what works really good on Instagram when you want to do a long form video for Instagram. So I want you to think about how you can create that piece of content and make it on a horizontal phone or even using your iPad horizontal. That's how you want to create that piece of content. The reason why I believe doing it in a horizontal viewpoint rather than the vertical portrait viewpoint is because you want to put this up on YouTube, because your YouTube link is going to be so valuable to the next steps here, which takes us to the third step. The third thing you want to do is to create a preview video. Okay, after you've created the content, it's about 3 to 5 minutes long, or even you can do it a little bit longer, but you want to go at the very minimum 3 minutes. And I think very optimally, you want to go for a 5-minute video. But you want to put that video up on YouTube. But then you want to be able to show it in a variety of different formats. And the best way to do that is to make a preview video so you can show it on TikTok. You can show it on Instagram. You can show it on Twitter. And a great way to do that is through portrait and through the vertical way of doing your camera. So you want to create a simple little preview video where you share about what your video is about. You kind of give a little bit of a tease about what your video is about and encourage them to go click on the YouTube link so that they can watch the whole thing together. So you have one piece of content that you created. You recorded the one long form video that you post on Facebook or YouTube or even Instagram, but then you create that preview video where you can tease people to go, and you can use it in the multiple platforms. Again, like TikTok and Twitter, it's so important. You can only do 1-minute videos on both of those platforms. You put that preview video on it and encourage them to click the link there. So therefore, you're getting your video recognized on TikTok, you're getting it recognized on Twitter, you're getting it recognized on Facebook and Instagram, and then you send them to YouTube. And the great reason why you're sending them to YouTube is because YouTube has so much incredible reach for all people. Think about it. Anytime you Google search something on Google, you get a bunch of listings, but then you also get a bunch of videos. And so, because again, Google owns YouTube. So you want to create this preview video that takes them to YouTube so that you can get more organic reach that way as people are looking for different topics or looking for different devotionals or looking for different how-to videos. You've got that content on YouTube. It creates your ability to be seen and reach more people, hopefully for Jesus Christ. So those are my 3 steps that you can take that will take your one piece of content and help you reach so many more people by utilizing all the different social platforms out there. Again, it's one piece of content, basically one filming along with a preview teaser video, and then you can use it to again reach a bunch of different people on a bunch of different platforms, because the people who are on YouTube aren't always on Facebook, aren't always on Twitter, aren't always on Instagram, aren't always on TikTok. They're all different people. And you putting these preview videos out there, to pointing them to your video on YouTube, you're going to reach a lot more people. So those are my 3 steps. I would love to hear from you on that. What do you do? How do you turn one piece of content into multiple so you can reach more people for Jesus? I would love to hear your thoughts on it. Definitely put it in the comment section below. All right, heroes, well, that wraps up my Digital in 5 show for today. As always, if you enjoyed this podcast or video, that whatever platform you're watching it on, you can go to iTunes or Spotify and subscribe to the audio version. You can go to YouTube, subscribe to the video version, or you can find out all the information at ymsidekick.com, where I've got all that content and so much more, including the Digital Bootcamp Facebook group information, where we take ministers and we put them all in one big group and we learn digital tools together. I would love for you to be a part of that group if you're not already. All right, heroes, well, I hope you have a great rest of your day. I hope you have a great rest of your week. Until next video, have a great one.